Happy Thursday, Igniters! And again, we're here practicing tooting our own horn. I'm gonna get ready to start singing our jingle as our guest gets ready to appear. Who will it be today to share awesomeness with us? Let me sprinkle some of that magical pixie dust. Where is she? Let's see. I'm going to start practicing. Promo Thursday in the house tonight. Everybody's gonna have a good time. There she is. Let's see. I can invite you. It says wave. No, I don't want to wave. I mean, yes, we can wave, but I want to invite you. So, add? Yes. Should be getting an invite. Ooh, ooh. Gonna get some water.
Hey, how are you, Karen?
That was
I'm
easy.
so happy to be on.
I'm so happy to have you.
Awesome. I'm just going to turn up my volume. One sec.
Excellent. Excellent. And you can hear me fine?
Yeah, it's a little bit quiet, but I can still hear everything that you're saying. There we go. I think my volume's all the way up. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect too. Awesome. How are you feeling today?
Really good. Yeah, I feel awesome. What about you?
Excellent too.
Yeah.
This was pretty easy to do. It's your first time doing it?
This is my first time doing it. Yeah, so this is giving me some tips for when I want to do it.
Super easy. Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. So tell us a little bit about you. This is
For
all
sure. So my name is Trina, and I have a couple of businesses. One is a designer consignment store, and I've recently just started a coaching business teaching other people how to open up their own consignment stores. And so I kind of met Karen through a mutual group, and we got on a little coffee chat last week and had a really good chat connecting. And yeah, so about a year ago. What's that?
And here you are.
And here I am. Yeah, about a year ago,
So
I
tell us a
decided.
little bit about, because I heard like a lot of awesomeness about your business and how you started and how that led to the coaching other people about it. This is so
Yeah, for
cool.
sure. So basically, an opportunity came up in my lap. About a year and a half ago, there was a business competition and there was $10,000 up for grabs. All I had to do was submit a business idea that I needed to pitch to a panel of judges for a chance to win this 10 grand to start up a business. So I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to be my own boss. So I was like, I've got nothing to lose. I don't really like the job that I'm in now. I wasn't really set out for the Monday to Friday 9 to 5, and I knew that. So I filled out the forms and I entered the contest and I was accepted. So basically what that meant was I had to get a business plan together with all the financials of starting my idea was to start this consignment store. So I had to pitch to the panel of judges. It was televised. It was really out of my comfort zone. I had to practice like crazy. And I knew, even though I was really, really scared to do it, I knew that if I did it, and even if I didn't win the 10 grand, I was like, I'll still have a business plan, exposure, networking, and then like speaking skills, right? So I was like, I've got nothing to lose. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. So I did it. I was runner up. I ended up coming back with $1,000, not the 10 grand, but I came back with so much knowledge. And yeah, I was really proud of myself for just really pushing myself out there. And because I'm normally a little bit I'm more of a listener and less of a talker, but that's starting to change now, right? Because I've got things to say, and I finally just, you know what? I'm like, I'm going to do it.
Good for you.
Yeah, so then I had this choice with, I had my business plan and I thought, okay, I'm gonna have to either go all in and take a chance and quit my job and just, in where I live, it's in Canada and it's a little bit of a down economy. So there's a lot of people like, oh, I don't know if you should open your own business. It might not do well, but I just had this feeling inside of me that I knew if I worked hard enough and marketed and worked my ass off that I would be able to do it. So quit my job, me and my sister-in-law, left good paying jobs to open up this store. And it's been open in this past July, it's been a year and it's doing amazing. So it just goes to show when you put yourself out there and really follow your dreams, like you can accomplish a lot. Yeah.
I love this story. My favorite part is that you had the faith. It didn't matter what other people told you, because we always have people that want to, look out for us or keep us safe, and they're voicing our own thoughts out loud.
This is true because, of course, we're thinking, what if it doesn't turn out? And we have those thoughts too, right? But generally, as an entrepreneur, and if you've got your idea, you also have an insight as to why it would work, right? So, and sometimes like people don't always support you, and it could even be like your spouse or your mom or your dad or your sister, or your brother. So I knew it was going to be really important to have a support system, because my husband was like, oh my God, you're going to quit your job. I don't know if this is going to work. But in my mind, I was like, you know what? He's not my target demographic. Of course, he's not going to understand this, right? Like he doesn't see the vision. So I knew I had to enter into some groups for entrepreneurship and just have that support system. And it's not like my husband totally didn't support it. I mean, he had to, he was just scared, right? So yeah.
And but you had your faith, you went ahead with it, and look at the results you've accomplished, which are freaking phenomenal. To the point that now you feel good about teaching other people to do it too.
Totally.
By the way, I didn't know, you can't see, but Violeta. Hi, Violeta. How are you? She's giving you thumbs up. So just so
good. Awesome.
I love that part. So now you are coaching other women who want to start their own consignment stores.
Right. Because it's so achievable. For most people who want to start a business, especially like getting into fashion or opening a store, you have to have so much capital to be able to buy inventory and start a store. That never would have been possible for me, right? Like I didn't have $100,000 or more to put into a business. So being consignment, people bring you stuff, and I knew I would have to weed out kind of all the lower end stuff if anyone was going to come and buy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go high end, brand name, really like curate it and go through things. And I think that's part of the reason for the success. But yeah, and I've always had that teacher aspect to me too. And I just love connecting with other entrepreneurs. So I knew that this was sort of a natural next step for me. Yeah, and I just love
your consignment store, just to clarify for anybody that wants to know, is like really high end, cool. How do you explain it for women? Cool.
Right. Yeah, so basically it's a store where people will bring their really good condition or like new items, clothing, footwear, accessories, and basically we as the consignment store then put it on display and sell it, and then the consigner, the person who brought it, then they get a cut of it, right?
So when it's Gucci and
pardon me?
What brands do you have?
Oh yeah, so we've got like Gucci, Louboutin, Louis Vuitton, even some other ones, Guess. We take some lower end as well, just to kind of balance it out, but we might take some Forever 21 and H&M and things like that, but for the most part, there's definitely brands that we don't take, right? Because no one's going to come and buy a t-shirt that's, say from Walmart or something like that. They're not looking for something that's been reduced. Yeah. So.
And the prices would be affordable for people that want something super nice, really good.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's, I think, part of why, because people fall in love with brands, right? Like say, this set of jeans, like maybe it's, I don't know, Guess jeans, maybe this certain type of jeans, and they fit you amazing, but you don't have like $100 or $150 to drop on a pair of jeans. You can come in and, keep an eye out, and everything's going to be probably 50 to 75% off, depending on the condition.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell us why. Why do you want to teach other women to do this? What is your passion around all this?
I've always had a passion for fashion, and I know that
Mm-hmm.
sounds cheesy, but I've always, like when I was younger, I loved putting outfits together. But I was in a family with 4 kids, and we didn't have like the funds to go out and buy all the brand name stuff. So I was going to, yeah, like Walmart and things like that. And I tried my best, but I always knew, I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to be able to buy my own clothes and choose them and put them together. And I feel like when I put together an outfit or put together an outfit for someone else, it's like a form of expression and it's like creativity for me. So that's why I really enjoy it and I like sharing that with other people. And, some people come in and they're like, don't necessarily know how to put together an outfit or don't know what flatters them. And then it's really rewarding when you can be like, oh, I know what would look perfect on you.
Yeah,
Put it all together and they leave happy, right? Yeah, it's
definitely.
really rewarding.
Definitely. Hi, Andrea. Hi, thank you for joining us. So, one of the things I always ask people that come on for your own horn day, promo day, to practice getting comfortable, sharing what we do, what we love, is that we cannot be all things to all people, right? So we
Right.
can help some people, but we're always going to be meeting people and we can recommend them if they're looking for something that we know somebody that we admire, we respect, we trust is doing something to help them. So, describe to us what your ideal client looks like? Mine, I call her Maria, and so another person in the group calls his Bob, and I'm like, okay, describe hot Bob, and so you can describe to us your person. What does she look like? What is she feeling? What is she suffering through? So that if we find her along our path, it might not be a good fit for us, but we could say, oh, Trina, I know somebody that can help you.
Yeah, for sure. So, and I think it was you and I when we had this conversation the other day, might have been you who said like your ideal client usually looks something similar to yourself. Is that you, what you said maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Something along those lines. So I think definitely I'll probably be helping more women than men, and not to say that men, I wouldn't help them open up their own consignment store. We've just found that along the way we did have like a rack of menswear, and men don't like to shop. Most men don't like to shop the same way women do. So I think my, ideal client's going to be women maybe between the ages of, 30 and 45, 50. It doesn't really matter, but someone who's loves fashion, likes putting together outfits, and also wants to help other people get into feeling comfortable in their own skin. I have a lot of women that come in and do the negative self-talk. Oh, I hate my body, or I've got this issue, or, and like you have a chance to kind of turn that around for them and give them a little pep talk and be like, hey, don't talk to yourself like that. So,
Tanika
yeah.
sending you hearts.
Pardon me?
That's Tanika. Tanika sending you hearts. I love.
Aw, thank
Hearts.
you. Yeah, so I think it's someone who wants to be their own boss.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've always been the type of person that likes to learn, and but I found that just because I'm good at a job doesn't mean that I necessarily like it. And I was working in marketing and business management in a dealership, automotive dealership, and I was good at it, but it was not fulfilling and not creative enough for me. So I know, as you get older, you start to realize what you like and what you're good at, and then you can kind of like put it all together. So someone who wants to, yeah, make a difference and meet
So she
other,
wants to start her own business. She wants
yeah,
it to be like a retail store. She likes
hmm,
fashion.
right,
Definitely has to like fashion, and it has access. It's a low investment. Is looking for something that is a low investment. Would that
exactly,
be the case?
yeah, very good way to summarize it. Yeah, definitely
Right?
low investment. Yeah.
And does not fit in, like, we don't in this group, we don't fit in molds or boxes, so we don't fit in the 9 to 5 regular
Yeah,
society type of thing. We need to have our freedom.
absolutely.
Love it, love it. Definitely,
Yeah.
that's somebody that, if they come to me, I want a low investment into fashion. That's not something I can help.
Yeah.
And I want a retail store, but I'm so happy to have met you and be able to say, I can't, but I know somebody that can.
Yeah, and that's awesome. Thank you.
And if they need
Yeah.
public speaking, you send them my way. So we're good.
Right. Yes, for sure.
This
Yeah.
is so very cool. So
Yeah.
this is our last question, and it's a little bit challenging that people have said. I love it because I like to challenge people a tiny bit, but it's not as challenging as probably you're expecting because I painted it like really challenging. Yeah. So I asked, what makes you memorable? And remember, this is an opportunity to toot your horn.
Okay. Yeah. I think what makes me memorable is based on, so I think I'm genuine and kind, and I probably have other people's interests at heart, maybe sometimes even more than I should. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm relatable and open. So maybe that's what makes me memorable. I definitely know I'm unique for sure. Like I've met a lot of people and they're just like, you're so different from other people that I've met, right? Because I'm really driven. I'm really, really driven to just, like make things happen. And it's amazing when you open yourself up to experiences. Like even just opening a retail store, I never would have thought. Um, and sometimes you don't ever know the next step, and you don't know, like when you put yourself out there, you just know what's ahead of you. But there's always so many other beautiful things that happen because of it, like this conversation that we're having now, and being able to coach women to open their own stores. I'm starting a podcast. I've been asked in my community to like speak at women's events, and it just like I never would have thought that would happen. So definitely, I think I'm a risk taker. I'm one of those people that looks at what the possibilities are, and like I go for it, and then I'm like, okay, I'll figure it out along the way. So
that makes it memorable. That I love. What's your Instagram handle? Because I know you said you posted a lot of the pictures of the stuff that comes in the store. If somebody wants to get it, you can even ship it to them, right?
Oh yeah, totally. We do shipping. So I have two separate accounts. I have my consignment business is called Glow Boutique Terrace. So GLOW Boutique, and then Terrace, TERRACE. And then so my other one where I'm coaching women, I separated it. It's called The Beautiful Entrepreneur.
Love it. Love it. And is that a group too, The Beautiful Entrepreneur, a group on Facebook?
Yeah, I have a Facebook group and an Instagram as well. And same with Boutique. Yeah.
I love it. So now we can all be bold speakers looking very fashionable when we go to our engagement. Thanks to you. That's awesome. Loved having you, Trina. This is a great opportunity. Anybody that wants to jump on and practice tooting your own horn. Was it hard? Did you like it?
You know what? I liked it. Yeah, it was really fun. And I enjoy speaking with you. You're very, I don't know, you're very happy and very easy to talk to. It's like I've known you forever.
Oh my, yeah, we're like kindred souls. We felt like that connection.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be on your podcast. And I'm sure if you want other people on the podcast, if you want to invite people from the group, I'm sure more than one will be happy to practice their speaking skills, right?
That would be amazing. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. I will put in the comments your Instagram handle and your Facebook, right? Your Facebook group.
Perfect. I'll send it to you. Yeah, just so you have it. Okay.
And everybody have a blissful day. Nice to see you, Trina. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.